Rancangan Malaysia ke-13. What is very important that we need to know regarding this Rancangan Malaysia ke-13? Yeah. First thing, we know that the emphasis of this document is to look at systematic reforms and holistic approaches to education and social development that is happening in Malaysia. The key points that we need to know under this Rancangan Malaysia ke-13 is number one, definitely there's a need for us to enhance teacher development. The continuous training for teachers and upgrading teachers are also very important for us to improve our teaching quality. Number two is integrating AI and digital literacy. Introducing a foundational AI education and strengthening STEM, which is science, technology, engineering, mathematics, and digital literacy, is very, very important, definitely for us to prepare the students for future challenges. Now, number three, what does this Rancangan Malaysia Ke-13 help also in terms of other than the national curriculum? What else do we need to master? We are very fortunate that we have multilingual society. So learning languages such as English and other languages are very, very important because this will create a very strong multilingual society. Number four, improving education quality. Emphasis four elements on how do we do a good assessment on our students that have graduated in the country across all the other states. Improving the assessment is very important. It's not about scoring, it's not about having higher marks, but really good quality assessment so that we can really assess the students correctly in terms of their strength, in terms of their ability to develop their own career. And what is also more important, which is the fifth element, is fostering national identity and social cohesion. This meaning that we need to create a much more harmonious culture, a Malaysian that is very united, a Malaysian that can bring in our national identity, and of course, what is more important, the social harmony. And what also is important, number six, is economic policies for wages and cost of living. We know these are very, very important factors because we need to reduce the financial burden of our communities and to ensure that we have a very decent standard of living. So I would say the Rancangan Malaysia Ke-13, which has been delivered by the Prime Minister, it has give a very important element about social impact and the element of education. So what kind of SDGs will be related towards the Rancangan Malaysia 13? What I can see is that the element of sustainability, which I am very much interested in, there is a focus for the development of energy hub like in Sabah and Sarawak. There is a well-focused areas on renewable energy such as hydrogen hub in Sarawak and also some other energy security that aligns with the environmental sustainability goals. And we know some of the SDGs related to this are very much into the issues of reducing the climate crisis. Now, other impact in terms of sustainability is on the social inclusion and community development. So, which SDG would you think more relevant towards social inclusion and community development? Of course, very clearly, it's about SDG number one, which is no poverty, and SDG 4, which is quality education, and SDG 10, which is to reduce inequalities. So, these three SDGs, we know that if we were to benchmark our country with other countries, maybe our country may not be as good in terms of its ranking because we know that SG number one, zero poverty, education, which is SG 4, and in reducing inequalities, SDG 10 is very much related towards the acceptance of our social society, towards community development, and bringing them together to be part of our harmonization that we talk as one Malaysia harmony. And also, other than that, we need to understand that the society has to have a very strong job opportunity. All right. So SDG 8, which is about decent work and economic growth, and SDG 9, with respect to its industry, innovation, and infrastructure, these are all very, very important elements that can strengthen the economic sustainability. So all in all, I would say the Rancangan Malaysia ke-13, which is our national policy to drive our what they call vision of in the year of 2026 to 2030. These are some of the focus areas that our national policy are focusing. So myself, as someone who is talking about sustainability, I would like to share these are some of the points what has been raised by the Prime Minister today in his presentation regarding the Rancangan Malaysia ke-13. So that's all for me. Thank you very much.